Python object-oriented programming part 2.
Yes,
Yesterday, we started Python object-oriented programming, discussed
Yes.
Python object-oriented programming, important concepts. Not only Python, for any object-oriented programming, important concepts are class,
With object
creating classes, objects, and
methods,
methods.
principles,
Next, four
principles,
important principles of object-oriented programming. Four important principles: inheritance,
polymer,
polymorphism,
data,
abstraction, and
encapsulation.
encapsulation. Yesterday we started inheritance.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Next, polymorphism. Second one, polymorphism. Polymorphism word derived from two Greek words, poly and morphs. Poly means many, morphs means forms or ways. So, polymorphism means many ways or
Okay.
many forms. Okay. Polymorphism is an important concept in uh, what is this one? Object-oriented
Object.
programming. It
Yes, sir.
refers to the use of single type entity. For example, method, single type entity, method, operator, or object. See, it refers to the use of single type entity, method, operator, or object uh, to represent different types in different scenarios. Different types, see, single type entity to represent different types in different scenarios. Okay. First
Okay.
example, example one, example one. Suppose a polymorphism. Polymorphism in plus operator. Plus operator is there now.
Yes, sir.
Plus operator. See, referring a single entity to representing in different ways. The single entity representing different ways. Suppose plus operator. Plus operator. Observe. Suppose num1 equals to 100. Next, num2 equals to 200. Next, print
Print of num1
num1 plus num2. Just a minute. Num1 plus num2. See, num1 plus. Here, this plus operator acts as addition operator.
Yes, sir.
Addition operator. Suppose val1 equals to Python. Next, val2 equal, just a minute, val2 equals to val2 equals to programming. Next, print val1
Plus one.
plus val2.
String concatenation.
Here string concatenation.
Yes, sir.
See, just a minute. Here, plus operator for addition of two numbers.
Yes, sir.
Addition of two numbers. Next here,
make sure that we pick things that make sense.
Concatenation of strings.
just a minute. Here, plus operator.
Yes, sir.
Plus operator for
Operator for
string
concatenation.
concatenation. String concatenation. See, here it is performing operations in different ways. Different
Yes,
ways
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Here num1 plus num2. Num1 is variable, num2 is variable. Val1
Yes, sir.
plus val2. Val1 is variable, val2 is variable. For numeric variables, if it is integer or float. For numeric variables, plus operator acts plus operator for addition. For string type data, plus operator for string concatenation. See, this is polymorphism.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
300. Already I told now, polymorphism is an important concept in object-oriented programming. It refers to the use of a single type entity, method or operator or object to represent different types in different scenarios. This is one
Yes, sir.
example. Rajesh, are you there?
Hi, sir. Good morning. Yes. I just joined.
Okay, cool. This is example 1. Next, example 2. Function polymorphism in Python. First, operator polymorphism na. See, example 2. Function polymorphism. Function polymorphism. Just observe. I think you are familiar with len function. You are familiar with len function. See, there are some functions, not only len. There are some functions in Python which are compatible to run with multiple data types. One such function is the len function. It can run with many data types in Python. Just a minute. Suppose I'm directly using this one. Print of len of print is built-in function, len also built-in function. Suppose Python. Now what it will print? Len of Python. Now.
Yes, sir. 1, 2.
What is Python? String.
Yes, sir.
Python is string. Len of Python. Suppose, just a minute. Len of within square brackets, suppose Python, Java, suppose C, C++, Ruby also object-oriented programming language. Next, Kotlin also object-oriented programming language. Next, suppose enter. Why this way? Len of, for example, square brackets. Square brackets means set na. Set are dictionary, but we are using only values, not key and values. Suppose Python, Java, C#. You can use multiple types of data. 100, 10.23, Next, true. First statement, printing length of Python string. Next, printing length of a list. Next, printing length of a set. Run module.
Flower bracket, sir.
Okay.
Third one.
Syntax
syntax.
error. It is syntax error. Yes. Save. Run module. Still, what is the problem?
One more close, sir. Print.
More close. Yes. One more close. One close. It is showing this one only.
Same for above example also. Statement 2 and statement 3.
Statement. Yes, this one also. Now observe. Run module. Still.
First one also.
Oh, first one also.
Oh, even in first.
We open two round brackets, close two round brackets. Run module. Okay. All are 6 now.
Sir.
Here len function polymorphism. Function polymorphism. N for finding length of a string, length of a list, length of a set. Okay. Next,
Okay, sir.
polymorphism with class methods. With methods. Okay. Example 3. Example 3. Polymorphism. There is the second example. Polymorphism 1. This is second example. Polymorphism 2. Methods. Method polymorphism. Method polymorphism. Say we create or declare methods in classes. Classes, not in main program. Okay. Just a minute. Suppose. Sorry. Class. Suppose country 1. Country 1. Next, suppose def name is method. Suppose if you create this def block in main program, that is function. Within class, that is method.
Okay, sir.
Name, suppose self. It is instance parameter. Next, suppose I'm writing a single statement, not returning value, just displaying value. Suppose it is India. It is India. Next, suppose def. Capital. Self. Suppose print. Just a minute. Print. Capital city is. Capital city is New Delhi. New Delhi. This is one class. This is one class. Next, I am creating another class. That is also independent class. Independent class. We are not inheriting at this point of time. Independent class. Suppose country 2. Suppose it is United States of America, USA. Suppose capital city is Washington. Washington, District of Columbia, DC. Okay. Next, this is main program file, Savita.
Yes, sir.
I want to access country 1 class members. Create an object for that. Suppose
Object
object 1 equals to
replaced.
Country 1.
Good. Country 1 Rajesh. Country 1. Country 1. Open and close parenthesis. Next.
Object
Program
replaced.
file same. Program file same. Means if you save this file as abc.py, it is one module now.
Sir.
With multiple classes. Okay. Suppose obj2 country 2 country 1 first one country 1 first one. Now observe access methods. Suppose object 1 dot name. Next, print. It is not returning any value. Print statement available inside the method. Okay. Suppose capital. These methods don't return any value. Okay. Do not return any value now.
Yes, sir.
Next method object 2. Suppose print. It is for blank line. Now observe Rajesh. Name
Yes, sir.
in this program file, in this .py file, we have two names. One method name, another method name, same name. But first name on object 1, functionality different. Second name functionality different. Here only display. You can write logic. Next, second one, capital method is there in this file. 2 capital methods are there. Not only 2. You can create multiple.
Yes,
If you call object at 1 capital, then it will display capital city is New Delhi. Capital object 2 dot capital Washington DC. Washington DC. Okay now.
Okay, sir.
Polymorphism now. Method polymorphism now. Here methods
Yes.
with same name. Name,
yes, sir.
name. Capital. File save. Run module. Now observe. It is India. First name. Country name. Capital city New Delhi. It is USA. Capital city Washington DC. Okay now.
Yes, sir.
This is method polymorphism. Operator polymorphism we discussed. Next, function polymorphism. Next, method polymorphism. Suppose observe one small this one, class 1, class 2. Class 1. Just a minute. Programmer. Suppose I'm a Python programmer. I am a Python programmer. Just a minute. Next. Just a minute. Class 1 Rajesh. That one method is there. Next. Class 2. Suppose here this method name also. For example, programmer. Same name. Same name. Suppose I am a Java programmer. Java programmer. Just a minute. I am a Java programmer. Next, inherit these two classes. Inherit. Suppose class 1. Class 1. Next, create object in class 2. Create object in class 2. Suppose obj equals to class 2.
So open close brackets.
Open and close brackets. Open and close brackets. Suppose programmer 2. Now I want to call programmer method obj dot programmer, open and close parenthesis, that is method symbol. What is the output?
I am a Python programmer.
I am a Python programmer. That method available in parent class. I am a Python programmer. Now observe Rajesh. This method also programmer. Class 2 method also programmer. See, in class 1 also programmer. If you call this one, what will happen? It will give first priority to local class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Run module. I'm a Java programmer.
Okay.
Suppose
Okay.
if programmer method not available in this class, then it will give priority to nearest parent. Suppose in parent also not available, next grandparent. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Suppose if you I want to call class 1 programmer as well as class 2 programmer, that time you need to create two objects. One object using class 1, another object using class 2. Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
Suppose same method names available in parent and child classes, then
Local.
it gives first priority to local class, child class. Okay, this is about polymorphism, Rajesh. Polymorphism. Polymorphism means what is the meaning of polymorphism, Savita? In simple words, already polymorphism derived from two Greek words. One is poly, another is morphs. Polymorphs
Yes,
means poly means many, morphs means ways or forms. Polymorphism means existence of an entity in many forms or many ways. Okay, now Rajesh.
Yes, sir.
Next, abstraction. Abstraction. Or you can say data abstraction. What is abstraction? Abstract. Abstract means incomplete. Abstract means incomplete. In this scenario, we have two types of classes. Concrete classes. Concrete classes. Concrete class means complete class. See, if you have one method or 10 methods or 100 methods, complete class, that is concrete class or just class. Another is incomplete class. Abstract means incomplete. Abstraction is one of the most important features of object-oriented programming. It is used to hide the implementation details. In Python, we can achieve abstraction by incorporating abstract classes and methods. Abstract method means incomplete method. Any class that contains an abstract method is called an abstract class. Getting this point, Rajesh? What is abstract class? Abstract class means incomplete class in public terminology. Technical terminology, abstract class. Abstract class means incomplete class. What is abstract class? Any class that contains an abstract method is called abstract class. Suppose in one class, Savita, we have 4 methods. All 4 methods are complete methods, concrete methods. Then we can say that class is
Concrete class.
concrete class or class.
Okay, sir.
Suppose out of those 4 methods, one is abstract method, remaining 3 are complete methods.
That is called abstract class.
Abstract class only. Suppose all 4 are abstract methods, abstract class. One method abstract, remaining complete, abstract only. See,
Okay.
any class that contains at least one abstract method, then it is called as abstract class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
In Python, abstraction can be achieved by using abstract classes and interfaces. See, a class that consists of one or more abstract methods is called abstract class. I will show example. What is abstraction? What is abstraction? It is
Incomplete.
a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality. Why? What is the use? I will explain. What is the use of this one? First, example. See, what is the use? I will explain. Okay, now. Just a minute. First, it is a process of hiding implementation details and showing functionality and showing only functionality to the user. Abstract means incomplete. Abstract class means incomplete class. Example. Just a minute. Class. I'm creating a class, Rajesh. Bikes. Class name is bikes. Class bikes. Colon. Next, suppose def handle I am designing one project for automobile industry, Savita. I'm
Okay, sir.
designing uh,
Yes, sir.
a bike structure, a bike design,
Okay, sir.
handle. For example, handle functionality, handle method. Just a minute, I'm writing simple code, handle. Suppose here you write logic for that handle, size of the handle, weight of the handle, gauge of the handle, movement, degrees of the angle, etc. Okay, as a with the support of or with the presence of mechanical engineers. Okay,
Yes, sir.
suppose bikes have handle. Writing simple code, you can write design. Next, def. Just a minute. Def wheels. Wheels. Here you can design wheels. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, just a minute. See, handle is complete method, or you can say concrete method. Implementation is there. Okay, 1 line or 10 lines or 100 lines or 1,000 lines. Implementation is there. Wheels. Wheels method is abstract method now.
Yes, sir.
No code. But I usually pass to avoid errors. See, if you want to ignore the if you want to ignore the incomplete code, we need to use
Pass.
pass keyword. Okay, now Rajesh, any confusion?
No, sir. I'm good.
Engine. Engine. Suppose pass. See, this is my class. Like this, my methods are available. Suppose handle is concrete method, wheels is abstract method,
Yes, sir.
engine is abstract method.
Yes, sir.
Suppose in my
Abs-
class, some concrete methods are there, some abstract methods are there. It is abstract class only.
Yes, sir.
Abstract class only. So I'm creating one more class. Class Hero Honda. Class Hero Honda. See, that is my primary design bikes. That is generic design,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh. That is generic design. Here for Hero Honda, I want to use bikes class methods. Create object in Hero Honda. Suppose obj equals to
Hero
Hero
Honda.
Honda.
Open close brackets.
Okay. Obj equals to Hero Honda. Next, I want handle method. I inherited na bikes.
Yes, sir. OPJ dot handle.
Sorry, I inherited bike. In the parent class we have handle. I want handle for this Hero Honda. Obj dot handle. Wheels engine incomplete methods. Handle complete method. I want handle. Just a minute. Save. Run module. See intended block. Okay. It is not the correct error. Actually, if you want to use abstract class members, first you need to complete the implementation. Complete the implementation. Complete the implementation in child class. Complete the implementation in child class. Suppose def wheels. Def wheels. Self. Just a minute.
Print.
Print. Suppose just a minute. Bikes have spoke wheels. Spoke wheels. Next, def engine. Def engine. Suppose print bikes have suppose 4TX engine. 4TX engine. Save run module. What is that error? Hero Honda is not defined. Did you mean Honda? Yes.
Spelling mistake.
Spell mistake. Save run module. Bikes have handle.
Yes, sir.
Next, just a minute. Bikes have handle. Next, engine. Next, wheels. Save run module. Now, tell me, Savita,
Sir.
how can we use abstract class members by implementing the incomplete methods or abstract methods in child class? Then you can access all methods. Suppose in your parent class, 20 methods are there, 10 methods are concrete methods, 10 methods are incomplete methods, abstract methods. If you want to access parent class members, that is abstract class, first implement incomplete methods, 10 methods in child class. Then you can access 10 concrete methods, 10
Yes, sir.
implemented
Yes,
methods in child class, all 20
Yes.
methods from child class. Getting the
Yes.
point?
Yes, sir.
Here,
Yes, sir.
handle method implemented in parent, engine wheels implemented in child. Now I am accessing all three methods.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you can ask one question, Rajesh. Why can't you implement these methods in parent? If you implement these methods in parent, in child, you can directly access now. Yes,
Yes, sir.
I can directly access. Suppose I want to uh, use this bikes class basic designs for 10 types of model, 10 models or 20 models or 4 models. Then I can use specialized implementations now. For every child, I can use unique implementation. Suppose if I implement these methods in parent, I can access those methods for every class. Getting the point?
Okay, sir.
If you if you have concrete methods in parent, those can be used for every class, every child class, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Suppose for first child, you want one type of design. For second child, another design. You can't change now. Getting the point or any confusion, Savita?
No, sir.
What about you, Rajesh?
Yes, sir.
No. You are in some confusion. Tell me what is your problem?
No, sir. No.
Suppose one more class. Suppose one more model, Bajaj. Suppose bikes have for this Bajaj example. Just a minute. Alloy wheels. Next, bikes have FT7 engine. FT7 engine. Suppose this one. This is Bajaj. Just a minute. This is Bajaj. Bikes. This is multiple inheritance.
Okay, sir.
Savita.
Yes, sir.
Multi-level is different. Multi-level. Grandparent, parent, child, like that. Multi-level. This is multiple. Multiple means bikes, parent for Hero Honda, parent for Bajaj also, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Now, just a minute. Create object using Bajaj. Suppose obj2. Suppose not required. Clarity purpose. Readability
Yes.
purpose. Suppose 2. Observe. Handle, engine, wheels. For Bajaj bikes, my design is like this. Alloy wheels, FT7 engine. For Hero Honda bikes, spoke wheels, 40x engine. Different now.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you
Yes, sir.
implement wheels and engine in parent, you can access that concept only now. You can't change now.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Now I just prepared layout in parent. Next implementation for Hero Honda one implementation, Bajaj another implementation. Right? Are you
Yes, sir.
getting the advantage of abstraction?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
You can implement abstract methods in different ways in child classes. If you have
Okay.
complete classes, you have to use that class only, that method only. For everyone, suppose seat method is there. If you handle method is there, complete method. If you access this handle method for any child class, fixed value na. Just a minute. OBJ to engine. Now observe. Given blank. Just a minute. Save. Run module.
Syntax error, sir. obj2 dot Bajaj.
Syntax. Likes handle 4tx. It is showing correct output. How?
Okay, sir.
How it is showing correct output?
Yeah. No.
No syntax error.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sir. Correct only, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Bikes have
Correct.
spokes.
Correct, sir.
Correct only, but this is spell mistake. It is not syntax error.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Run module. Okay, now see.
Okay, sir.
For Hero Honda, my design is 4TX engine, spokes wheels. For Bajaj, FT7 engine, alloy wheels. Okay,
Okay.
now
Okay, sir.
See, this is about abstraction. Abstraction, hiding implementation details. Next, last concept, Rajesh, encapsulation. Fourth one, encapsulation. Encapsulation. What is encapsulation? Encapsulation in Python describes the concept of bundling data and methods with a single unit. See, bundling data and methods within a single unit. Within a single unit. Here, I need to explain one concept. We didn't discuss that one. We didn't discuss that concept. Access modifiers. Access modifiers are there. Simple concept. Access modifiers. Rajesh, in Python, for Java classes, we have 4 modifiers now. Can you recollect,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh? For Java classes, we have 4 access modifiers. What are they? Public, private, protected,
default.
default. But here, 3 access modifiers. One is public, next private, next protected. Public can be used everywhere, private only within the class, protected only within the package. Package means module. Public everywhere. Okay. Next, suppose using encapsulation feature, Savita, we can
Okay.
access private fields from one class to another. Generally, private, what is the scope of private variable? What is the field means variable? What is the scope of private field within the class? Suppose I want to access for another class using encapsulation, you can access.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Just a minute. First, just a minute. Here one concept. Constructor, one concept is there. Constructor is special kind of method, Rajesh. Do you hate this
Yes.
term?
Yes, sir.
Constructor. It is a special kind of method. Constructors are generally used for instantiating an object. The task of constructor is to initialize to the data, initialize or assign values to the data members. In Python, the init, observe, is double underscore, init, double underscore. Method is called as constructor. Getting the point?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Our constructor name should be
Double underscore, sir.
init, double underscore init, double underscore.
Okay, sir.
Double underscore init, double underscore. In Java, Rajesh, constructor name should be class name na.
Yes, sir.
Class name. It initializes the value. First, I will show on constructor. It is special kind of method only. It is special kind of method. Suppose class car. Suppose def double underscore init double underscore This is constructor. Method syntax only. Special kind of method. Special kind of method. Suppose print. Suppose just initialized. Engine started. Engine started. A minute. Engine started. Suppose one small statement, Savita, create an object. If you create object, it initialize. Create object, just create object. Obj equals to car component close current. I just create. I'm just creating object, Rajesh.
Yes, sir.
I'm not calling any method, but this is constructor. It will initialize. Run module. Engine started now. Just example.
Okay, sir.
Means it is initializing now. Means it is initiating now. Class is initiating now.
Sir.
I didn't call. It will initiate by default. Run module. Engine started. Engine started only for observation. Next, just a minute. Self dot name. Self dot name. Suppose WagonR. Suppose my car model WagonR. See this name. Name is public variable. Public variable. Next, self dot double underscore double underscore. It is not shift. Okay. Double underscore make. This make is private variable. Here observe, Savita, where it is public. Suppose double underscore, just a minute. Double underscore where it is private field or variable. Next, single underscore where protected within package, private within class, public everywhere. Make, suppose Maruti Suzuki. Okay, Maruti. Next, self mandatory. Self dot single underscore model equals to 2020. We are using constructor now. This will initiate now.
Yes.
Earlier I just used to print engine started. It will initiate. Initiate means it will load name WagonR, make Maruti, model 2020 like. Okay now. You
Okay,
can
sir.
call now. You can call that one. You can call suppose x equals to I want name public variable now.
Yes, sir. Ignore.
OBC dot OBJ obj
Dot.
dot name.
Name.
Don't use open and close parentheses. Why? It is field variable. It's not object. Next, suppose if you want to print that one, print x. Just a minute. Save. Run module. Wegener now.
Yes, sir.
Engine started that message. Leave it that one. Wegener is public variable now. Name.
Yes, sir.
Next call. I want to call model. Model is protected. Model is protected. Save. Run module. Wegener. What is that one? Line number. Car object has no attribute model.
Underscore model.
Single underscore. Yes.
Underscore model.
Save. Run module. Okay now.
Okay, sir.
Wegener is public variable. This 2020 protected variable. Protected variable. Next, I want to call make. Make is private class member. Private field. Private field. Double underscore make. Definitely error. Why? Oh, error. I think no error. No error. Run module. 2020 16 make. Car object has no attribute. Why? Observe. Why it is showing? My object
Is this because of private, sir?
private, but we are in same class now. After the
Okay,
class,
yes, we are in
you
same
check
class
that
only.
one. Suppose if I have another class, suppose my car colon my car. Just a minute. Save. Run module. What is that one?
Indentation.
Indentation.
Coordination
Colon.
for object
Colon.
coordination not required. It is not character. It is not showing character. Suppose my car. Just a minute. Save. Run. Expected indentation line 9. What is the problem? What is the problem? Just a minute. Suppose ABC equals to 1, 2, 3. Run module. Oh, I used one statement. If no statement, what will happen? If no statement, what will happen? Save, run module. Why, Savita, it is asking one statement at least.
Oh, I don't know, sir.
Why? After the class, you check that one.
Okay, sir.
It is asking at least. My car incomplete, na? Yes. At least one statement required. Why? You created car class, okay. You created child class, my car, okay. What is the code of my car? You are creating an object. Object is not related to this code block, na?
Okay.
Object is main statement, na?
Okay, sir.
Object is, see,
Yes, sir.
observe. These
Okay.
last three lines not belongs to my car or first parent class car. These are
Yes.
independent statements. These are
Okay, sir.
main program, isn't it? Suppose
Okay.
if these statements are related to my car,
My car, then.
statements like this. Statements like this.
Yeah, now it accepts.
Just a minute. Statements like this, isn't it? Suppose if you use independent statements, then
Yes.
no
Different.
relation with class.
Class.
No
Yes, sir.
relation with the class. Suppose you created car and in that car one constructor is there. You are initializing some variables, but you created one more class, my car. You need to write at least one statement for my car, na?
Okay.
Earlier, observe, earlier we implemented some methods in child class, na?
Okay.
But here, no single line of code, single line, or we don't have single statement in my car now. How can you execute? How can you execute? At least single, just a minute. Now it will show error, run error. I am writing single statement. Suppose A, B, C equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, you use or don't use that variable. I declared one variable. Use or don't use. That is your wish. Run module. Okay, now.
Okay, sir.
Suppose if you don't want to write any, use pass. Is also okay, I think. Run module. Working now.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Pass. Otherwise, at least one statement. Declare one variable. If you
Yes,
don't
sir.
want to write any statement, use pass keyword. It ignores incomplete code. Okay. Now, Wagoner it is displaying. Wagoner it is displaying. Now, make. I want to make self make double underscore. That is private field. I want to access that private field. I want to access that private field. How to access? Now you try to access model. Model is protected, na?
Yes, sir.
Model is protected. Try to use model. Otherwise, first after the class you try model. After the class you try model. I will show private. Private only within class. Outside of the class we can't use. Try to use model, not model. Make is private variable. Say name is public variable. It can be used everywhere. Make is double underscore private variable within class only. Suppose I want to use outside of the class. Outside of the class. Try obj dot double underscore
make.
double underscore make. Suppose print x. It will show error. Definitely it will show error. Why? That is private field. Run module. Private field now.
Sir.
My car object has no attribute double underscore make. Now observe Rajesh. Here I will create one method. Using methods, we can access private fields. Via method, we can access private field. How? Suppose my var is method name. My var self colon next return self dot make. Self dot make. Now observe Rajesh. If I call my var, then it will return that make na. Getting?
Okay, sir.
Any problem? Savita.
No, sir. Can you
What no? If I call my var, then
Self.
it will return
Private.
make na.
Yes, sir. Private.
Private variable na. That is private
Yes,
field
sir.
na.
Yes, sir.
You can't directly use that one.
Yes,
Observe.
sir. Okay.
You can't directly access that private field. Run.
Error
Error.
will show. Yes.
Via method you can access.
Okay.
Encapsulation. Via method.
Okay, sir.
Just a minute. Object dot my var. It will return make Maruti. Run module. Maruti na.
Okay, sir.
Say that Maruti is private field.
Okay, sir. So we need
But
to
we
use
are accessing via
one
method.
method. Okay, sir.
Our name is public field. We are accessing that field directly.
Okay, sir.
Directly.
Even
Okay. Protected also we can access.
Okay. Only
After
private.
the class you try that one. Protected.
Okay, sir.
After the class you try protected.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, we can access public fields directly everywhere in your project. Private fields within class only. Via methods, we can access private fields. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, this is about Python programming. I covered core Python. Today, we discussed several topics.
Okay, sir.
Polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation, constructor, next to access modifiers also.
Okay, sir.
This is about Python programming. Now I'm going to close the session. Any queries regarding this today's class? First, Savita.
No, sir. I think I need to do some practice in the last
You
session.
practice. If you find any difficulty,
Yes, sir.
then mail me.
Yes, sir.
I will answer it.
Sure, sir.
What about you, Rajesh?
Yes, sir. It is good, sir. I need to practice today's and next day's class.
You practice.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you find any difficulty, mail me. I will answer. Okay. Best of
Sure,
luck.
sir.
Okay, sir.